Hey, this is for my Sagittarius. Welcome to Divinity Gems, your weekly reading for August 6th through August 12th. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Got a flipper. I ain't gonna take it though. Was the Wheel of Fortune. Just did. Changes need to be made. Let's do one final shuffle for my Sagittarius. So I have a new moon coming. I don't like that one. It's too stiff. We have a new moon coming. New beginning after that full moon ended. So there's a new moon coming right behind it. It's just cycles of life we go through. So and some cards in reverse. Okay, let's try it again, Sagittarius. August 6th through the 12th. Okay, that's better. Like that. Okay, Sagittarius, August 6th through the 12th. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Somebody's on their way. He's coming. Four of Wands, I say that as like a milestone reached in a relationship. Doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship, but just a milestone being reached. We're getting somewhere with somebody. This is how I see it, Sagittarius. A milestone is being reached in a relationship, some sort of milestone. Six of Cups is out on the upright. Following the light, following the lady with the light. I like this card being out first for you, Sagittarius. Just following the flow of the reading from last week. And I kind of remember this card being in reverse for you last week and it being in the forefront in the first spot, being upright. We are following our light, Sagittarius. Somebody has decided to go after their hopes and dreams. Somebody has decided to throw away those preconceived ideas that they had, that they couldn't do it, that they couldn't accomplish it, and follow that light, that purpose, that life purpose that we had. And we went through and did some soul searching. And we figured out that we weren't, or that we didn't have to be held back because of things from our past, that all that matters is what we do right now. I feel like a whole lot of us came into that realization and threw caution to the wind. Follow that lady, which is your own inner light, your own inner power, that thing that makes you feel you alive, that gift that you bring to the world. You decided to go after it. You decided to follow it, which is great. That's going after your life goals. That's deciding to live life as you want to live it. That's deciding to be there for yourself, to me, when I see that card out. So great way to start your reading, Sagittarius. The Hermit being out next. This is probably how you got to this. This is how you got to this. You had some alone time to really think about what it is you desire and what you're trying to bring into your life. Similar color, similar feel to the card, similar area that they're in. So the light was guided for you during that period. I mean, I feel like you really discovered who you were during this period of time where you were thinking, isolated by yourself, your own thoughts, no one else's opinion but your own. And you came to the clear direction of, I'm going to follow my own inner light. I'm going to go after my hopes and dreams, my goals. I'm going to throw out anything from my past, my childhood, wherever, where I thought and didn't believe in myself. And you just went. You just went. The Nine of Wands is out in reverse. I feel like it's in reverse because she is guarded. Normally, I feel like she is strategizing her next course of action, just trying to see her next entryway of how she wants to attack, like which way we going and how we gonna get there, just coming up with her plan. And you have that determined look. We know that look when you just like, I'm fit, figure it out, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna think it out. She got that look on her face, that determined look. But in reverse, I feel like it's in reverse because it represents that guardedness. She's guarded as well. So if this is not about going and attack something, I think this is softer with your reading right now. This is about emotions and inward work and dealing with, preconceived ideas of ourselves and how we can go about accomplishing things in our life. So I feel like the attack strategizing it doesn't need to be this strong. It's in reverse because it's that guarded feeling I feel like you had to put up this wall, this defense. Why? Probably you weren't following this light because that wall was up and now that wall is down. I feel like with this in reverse, that guarded feeling of I just have to play it the safe way and keep my emotions guarded and be tough so that nobody gets through, and I'm tough on even the things that I choose to try because I don't want to be, if they fail, I don't want to be disappointed. So I feel like this is in reverse for that reason, that you're coming off of that guarded feeling, so to speak, and just going after it. It doesn't have to be such a perfect situation before we can pursue it all the time. And I think you figuring that out. So those guards are coming down. Those guards and that fear to me is coming down. And the Empress is out and she's upright. You're understanding and focusing on the more important things of life, the things that bring you true joy and pleasure. While she's pregnant on this card, it's about the rising above the pettier things and knowing what's truly important, what's going to bring true purpose and fulfillment into your life and transform it into her. I'm liking the way this reading is going so far, Sagittarius. You are coming into your own understanding. And you did just have to take a chill moment. Just a moment of just resting mentally. I feel like that goes along with the Hermit card as well. Just resting mentally, thinking inside your own thoughts very clearly for a second so that you can hear what you should do next. Get that real assured feeling of what you should do next, and you figure it out. There's nothing better than to go follow the lady with the light. She is guiding you, which is still you. I mean, lady with the light is still you. It's the difference between your higher self and that part of you that didn't believe in yourself. That card's back out. I do remember this card from last week as well. It's that knowing that your situation is easier to get out of than you thought it to be. And I feel like you're coming along with all these cards going together into that, into unwrapping and pulling those cords out of those birds' mouth. And you know what? I can just do this and I can do this. And I thought this looked like a bad situation, but now it's shaping up to look like it's going to be pretty okay for you, Sagittarius. I see that. The devil is back out. Won't leave you alone with it. That temptation is lurking around this week. So 6 of Wands being in reverse right next to it is the victory of it. The victory of it is in reverse. So you're going to resist. I do feel like this devil temptation that's coming after you, the devil will not win. The devil will not win, and it's directly related to this 3 of Pentacles, which is in reverse. This third party situation is in reverse as well. You're not you're not Sagittarius. You're not. The third party situation thing with the 3 of Pentacles out, I know that's what that is, the energy of a whole lot. This foundation where you have to separate from somebody and do it on your own without this person who is always, to me, looking guilty, very guilty. Like he's done something to run this woman off. That type of energy, third party situation. You were supposed to be there for me and you weren't in some type of way situation is on its way to me back to tempt you in some type of way, but it's not going to be successful. 4 of Wands. That was at the bottom of the deck. This milestone being reached, this person that's coming to pursue something with you, to me at the bottom of the deck is quite possibly a toxic situation that's trying to bring itself back up. It's in reverse. So it's a foundational split that has already taken place, and it's been removed from you already, and it's probably been removed for good reason. So it wasn't the way to your victory. And it's not going to be victorious again. It's actually closely related to this temptation that throws you off your path. So you have to decide when this milestone comes towards you, when this 4 of Wands energy is approaching you. Is this the energy that you want to allow back into your life now that you've done this work, now that you've let those guards back down? That's when the devil shows up, because the guards are down. The guards are down, and here come the devil. It's what happens. Coming straight to you, looking fine and sexy. Girl, Try that same girl, and there's the devil back there playing games. Now he's perpetrating as this do-gooder, this knight in shining armor, but it's not going to be victorious. From what I'm seeing, it's not going to be victorious, and this situation is still in reverse for a reason, because it's not in your own best interest, and you don't need it, Sagittarius. You don't need it if it's not going to bring you joy and fulfillment in your life, if it's still going to be tied to a third party, and you deserve much, much better. You deserve much better. I feel like that's why that's out. Yeah, the Temperance. And she is upright. This is your balance. And you are putting those fires out. You're putting those fires out. That's what she has, a cup of water, putting out a cup of fire. And this is how you remain balanced. Hey, how are you, that damn third party? I know. I know that's what it's about. Like, look, you're not about to keep being strung along in those type of situations because you found your balance. I see you've regained it, Sagittarius. You've regained your balance. And you're following your own hopes and dreams, stuff that's been important to you, stuff you haven't followed and you've always wanted to be probably since a child. And you are finding and pursuing those goals and those dreams of yours. With this Empress being out upright, the devil will not win. The devil will not win. I'm seeing it. The devil's not going to win in this situation, Sagittarius. You're focused. You're focused. Let's get another clarifier. Four of Pentacles. We're not into this hoarding of money, this stacking up of things that are important in the world, but not important to your spirituality, not important to your growth and your overall health. I mean, this is a greedy person holding on to them pentacles like that. When all the real power and jewels, all the precious stuff is down there, all the stuff that you need in your life, all the stuff that's going to get you pure joy is not those pentacles that she's holding on tightly to. It's about the inward work, which I really feel like you come to that realization that you're going to take the road with the inward work to bring you just joy and pure fulfillment versus forcing situations and waiting on things that are not meant to work. Yeah, new wishes on the table for you, Sagittarius. You're going to send up a new wish. I think this is it. And you made that over that period of time where you were just soul searching inside of yourself. You found your balance, Sagittarius. You found it again. And now you're just going after the light. There's the sunshine. Just those happy results that you're trying to bring in. This is putting in that work till you tired for them pentacles, but you put it in a healthy way. So that's just the pentacles that accumulated to you with that while she was picking fruit. You know what I'm saying? She was picking fruit. This is her going about doing the things that she already knew she had to do. And then look, just pentacles popping up out of nowhere for her because she's put the work in. The Seven of Pentacles to me. She didn't have to stick herself to the tree and hold on for those pentacles. All she had to do was do some inward work and go after the goal, the real goal, the true goal. And once you did, those pentacles will start finding their way to you. Money's coming out of ways that you didn't even expect them to. And you have opportunities to bring in money in different ways that you didn't expect it, to be able to now at that point when you just change your perception on the way you were looking at it. The Knight of Pentacles is here too. Lord, somebody else on their way. They on their way. They coming. This is when people do, as Mercury retrograde as well, pop out of the woodwork on us. This is when where did you come from? Like, here come all these exes popping out of it. What you on? What you doing? Look, I'm working on something right now. And he got a big old pentacle on his on his stick. He's ready. He's coming with a pentacle. No, you don't need any assistance on this one because, like I said, you've done your work, your inward work, and it brings pentacles to you. So that devil temptation is out. Like I said, don't be coming around here with your pentacles trying to tempt me off of me chasing my goals and my dreams. And when I chase my goals and my dreams, pentacles are added to me because I'm going after my light, what makes me happy, what makes me better. That is the Queen of Wands, back out and upright, handling your business, Sagittarius as a fire sign, showing others how it's done, leading with crystal energy, leading with inward energy, working on ourselves, our souls. The Ace of Wands. I want to say these are in the upright because the sun was in the upright. So the Ace of Wands being out as well. That is that positive energy up under this goal that you're about to set out. And this is a good card to see at the end of the day. The Seven of Cups being out. This is just joy coming out all over the place. This is riding on a dragon of luck on a rainbow with cups of joy all in his hand. This is your fairy tale moment, Sagittarius. This is the sunshine that comes after the Ace of Wands energy goes with your endeavor. You know that there's that inspiration there. She has the same jewel on her as the Ace of Wands. It's that same energy that gives you that push to say you can do it and make you accomplish it. And so that wish that you put out there, what you want to do now, what you want to bring in now, I really do feel like you're going to be able to. You got the right attitude, the right energy behind you. It's just about those moments of resisting the devil, because he's lurking. He is lurking. He is lurking around at these moments where you try to regain your power, where you try to feel powerful. It's those moments of temptation to try to throw you off your game. But I'm feeling like you're strong enough, Sagittarius, that you've been through enough, and that this guarded feeling, if you need to flip that back up right, when you need to be guarded, then be guarded. But we don't have to be guarded in the way that where we don't allow love to come back in, or, allow us to think that things are going to be great again and just be so cautious to where we don't step out there again. But we do want to be guarded when it comes to that temptation, that devil type of energy that lurks around and tries to get us to make it seem it's harder than it's going to be, or, that put those doubts in us that we can't accomplish it on our own, or maybe I'm gonna need a little help from somebody else, and then that person isn't even good for you. Just the strength and believing in yourself, I feel like is what's going to be necessary here to withstand any type of temptation that comes your way, and just remaining on course. Keep following the lady. Yeah, keep stepping out there. You don't need no guards. I mean, she's very guarded, but this girl here, the Fool card energy, you are stepping out there waiting for the transformation, almost knowing that it's going to happen. It doesn't matter that there's nothing up under there, no safety net, because you know it's going to be all right. At the end of the day, you step out there on faith because you know it's your dream, it's your goal, it's blessed. It's blessed. When you put the effort out there, it's blessed. When your heart is right, your intentions are good, your mind is clear, you are balanced. Yep. Now who's on top? Came out upright. You have the upper hand in this. This is your goal, your endeavor, your dream. So as long as you put the work in and the effort into it, and it's coming from the right place, the Magician, you are creating this new endeavor for yourself. Under that Ace of Wands energy, you can accomplish it. And it's out there to me, and it's focused. It's your light. You are going towards what you desire, what you want. It's about nobody else but you. It's about you. What you going to bring in, what you going to create, the new life that you want to build for yourself. The ball's in your court to build it. Everything moving in one direction. Everything coming together for you, Sagittarius. I really do like the way this reading shaped up for you. It's looking like you got the idea in your head of going after your goals and dreams and putting that responsibility upon yourself to make it happen for you, and not allowing outside influences to come along and change anything for you. You ready to go your way. I'm full of clap. You back balanced in every kind of way, because that card lets me know I don't got fool no more. Sagittarius, you found your balance again. You found it even through maybe a period of time when things weren't seeming, it just, maybe a storm got thrown at you and it didn't seem, too promising for you. And then just, in a week's time, I do feel like that transitioned for you, through you going into hermit mode, through you thinking it out, through you deciding what it is that was important to you and what you wanted. I think you found that clarity on your own, and you've rebalanced yourself, put some new wishes out there, some new hopes and dreams that you hope to accomplish and work on. And I think they're going to pay out for you in the long run. Look at that. I'm going to take those too, because I know they go together. Your astrology cards that popped out. Number 1, desire, fire element. All right. And number 2, Chiron, is healing. Those two things I do know happen for you. Where's my book? Where's my book? All right. Lost my book, Sagittarius. Fire element is you, though. This is who you are. You are the fire element. There's the book. You are the fire element. Desire is out. So what you're choosing to bring in, and then Chiron is all about healing internally, which is what I know you had to do to regain your balance again. Let's sum those up. 37 and 33. The overall energy of that card for you. Let's read the quote. Passion, though a bad regulator, is a powerful spring. That's Ralph Waldo Emerson, The Conductive Life. Passion, though a bad regulator, is a powerful spring. All right, card in brief. New starts, sudden change in direction, usually dramatic in nature, a shift in drive, a dare, being spontaneous, knowing what to do in the moment, competition, reactions, being challenged, selfishness, enthusiasm, fires and firefighters, electrical problems, kitchens, it says hearth. I don't know if that was meant to be heart, but I'm going to go with heart. Bossiness, dynamism, speed, openness, whatever is over the top or ostentatious. Philosophy, priests and priestesses, being number one, heartbeat, blood pressure, the male erection, the colors red, scarlet, purple, and gold, sunlight, motorbikes, being a rebel, bucking authority, noise, busy places, steam, smoke, candles, candle spells, displaying courage, having confidence, being singled out for showing wisdom, having a great heart, abundant creativity. And the corresponding tarot card was the Two of Wands, which is about inner strength and willpower. So key ideas: getting started, pushing ahead, strength, courage, daring, passion, arousal. I felt you in a lot of these. Sudden change of directions, usually dramatic in nature. Yeah, this is just night and day from, I really do feel like your reading from last week is just flipped. It's everything flipped on the upright. Like everything that was bothering you, everything that seemed out of control and bad and made you sad last week, you found a way to take that energy, reverse it, and go after your hopes and dreams in a way that you hadn't been going after them before. It brought out, damn Mercury retrograde, it brought out your enthusiasm. Like I said, the firefighters, that type of energy, that passion, it brought it back out of you. And it put the energy from the passion of trying to hold on to possibly a third party situation of something that wasn't even serving you, or old job or old situation that wasn't serving you in your own best interest. It took that energy and flipped it and focused it onto how it can work for you. How do you make these things happen and accomplish goals in your life with this energy, instead of putting it all into, if I was putting all my energy over here, what if I took that same energy and took it and put it into something that I really wanted, I really want in life? Then I'm set. I'm actually going after and pursuing what I want. And that's going to make me happy. So I think you got that in your head, Sagittarius. You just flipped the energy from last week and you focused and directed it on what you wanted. New goals and dreams, whatever is over the top or ostentatious, philosophy. So you just changed the way you thought about something. Being number one. And got into the blood pressure and all that other stuff, bucking authority. So just challenging things that you were not going to just no longer sit by and just let it roll. You were going to put effort into these things, displaying courage, having confidence, being singled out for showing wisdom, even sometimes having to go ahead and tell those people off that said we couldn't do it, that said, that's a bad idea, you'll never be able to accomplish it. That type of thing, I feel like you really did, which is your element here, Sagittarius. This is your fire. This is your desire. Your desire. So what you truly desired in life, I feel like you are directing that energy, redirecting negative energy and turning it into positive energy to pursue the things in life that you desire. Which is going to make you happy in the long run. It's going to make you very happy. Chiron being out with the healing let's skip that one in brief. But I mean, it is basically about healing the inner child, the inner you, which I felt like you did that. The wound is the place where the light enters you, Rumi. So Chiron's healing ability to go back inside yourself, deal with whatever hurt us, be it recently or in our past or all the way back in our childhood, anything that was hurting us or causing us to have these preconceived ideas in our head that we couldn't accomplish things, that we couldn't do it, not believing in ourselves as much. So this is about healing that. Corresponding card is the Hangman, changing our perception on our thinking of who we are and what we can and can't do. So a bridge between tangible and intangible, shamanism, facing yourself, journeys, the higher mind, religious ideas, heeding the call, deep listening, being bold, a journey through darkness, spiritual growth after abandonment, a difficult or painful passage, deep inner healing. Come on with it, Sagittarius. I think y'all got there. Therapy, having to seek medical aid quickly and unexpectedly, medical tests, homeopathic medicine, chiropractors, issues with the spine, bones, and internal organs, the need to heal or be healed, a wounding of trust, accidents, falls, someone getting hurt, feeling the pain of others, healing and teaching others via your own pain, empathy, kindness, duty, responsibility, unnecessary worry, what you do as routine, tedium, job changes in connection with self-healing, publishing in an area of alternative health or traditional medicine, home remedies, or learning about health benefits through the natural world, writing, being out in nature, the colors green and brown, and survival. Y'all, I was all up and through all of these. I wanted to stop on a lot of them, but the higher mind, heeding the call, come on, following the light, following the lady, deep listening, being bold, a journey through the darkness, spiritual growth. This is all following the lady. All of that y'all got in y'all head to go after your hopes and dreams, following your own inner light. Spiritual growth after abandonment. Yeah, like after you went through the hard times, feeling like just God turned his back on you in some kind of way, and then regaining that spiritual growth through this journey and being bold, deep listening, deep healing. And you heeded that call that says a difficult or painful passage, through the bad times is when we find out what we're made of. Inner healing, therapy, you did all of that. I really feel like even if you didn't do it by going to the doctor, maybe you went to church, maybe you talked to somebody, but you found it even in hermit mode with that being out. You found your balance. A wounding of trust, that guarded feeling, that card that was out. So, not trusting those people that had us maybe in those third party situations, that devil energy, being able to resist that type of things. I feel like a wounding of trust, someone getting hurt, feeling the pain of others, healing or teaching others via your own pain. This is sharing your experiences with others as the Queen of Wands out there. The Queen of Wands and the Mother of Fire coming out, showing others how it's done, teaching others via your own pain. Yeah, I went through this, but I changed this, and then this happened. This is showing others that, yeah, everybody goes through these things. It's about you and what you do to change them. Kindness, duty, responsibility, unnecessary worry, job changes in connection with self-healing. This is also, I feel, about going after the light, and the new endeavor that you're trying to put out there is directly related to something, some goal or dream of yours that you had in the past, versus just blindly going after another job. I feel like that type of energy is changing on you as well. Is my job fulfilling to me? How is this helping me be me and accomplish my goals and dreams? How does this help me give the best of what I'm giving, or am I just taking another job? So job changes in connection with self-healing. It's those things I'm feeling like for you, Sagittarius, those moments in your life. Areas of alternative health and medicine. So just learning about the spiritual things out here that are different from going to the doctor and letting them give you a bunch of pills that give you a bunch of extra sicknesses. It's about just using your own common sense, trusting in that, and your survival. That's what I'm seeing overall. The healing process, contemplation, redemption for you, Sagittarius, this week. So great overall reading for you guys, getting back your balance, getting on the right track, and just pursuing your life goals. That's what it's all about. Believing in yourself, healing those things that need to be healed, drawing boundary lines, and not allowing anybody to cross a line that we don't want them to. That doesn't make us feel comfortable, that makes us feel small. Those are things we're eliminating from our lives to bring in more positive things. So to bring in those results from that goal that you're pursuing, I feel like it's going to be a breeze right now because the mental clarity is there and the belief in yourself is there. Sagittarius, lead as the Queen of Wands energy, showing others how it's done, going after your goals and dreams and making them come true. Bringing sunshine, happiness, all that good stuff, all your fairy tale with that card where she's riding on the dragon and the rainbow and everything that's all your world if you allow it to be, if by your actions that you take.